Ang dapat nating laging isipin, mamamalagi ako sa loob ng Iglesia ni Cristo. O dadaan tayo sa problema, ngunit tiyak makalalampas tayo. Ano dahilan? Kapag tayo ay sumampalataya, nagtiwala at umasa sa ating Panginoong Diyos. Kaya alam ninyo, yan ang dapat dating maging paksang diwa sa taong ito. Sumampalataya, magtiwala at umasa sa Panginoon. Meron nga nagtanong sa amin kapatid, bakit maaga pa ay sinabi na ninyo paksang diwa? Alam nyo kasi mga kapatid, iba na ang takbo ng mundo ngayon. Hindi papagaang ang pagdadala ng buhay, pabigat ng pabigat. Lalong lumalala ang sitwasyon. Kaya kung meron tayong kailangan ngayon na dapat nating maging paninindigan, yung ating pagsampalataya, pagtitiwala at pag-asa sa magagawa ng ating Panginoong Diyos.
And we are at 11:59.
Cyclone Cheneso smashed into northeastern Madagascar 12 days ago.
More than 3,500 people have been killed after two major earthquakes hit southern Turkey and northern Syria.
Now, wildfires through parts of Chile have killed at least 13 people.
Nearly 2,000 people already evacuated when a levee failed in the last storm. Some may not be able to return for weeks.
Dozens of civilians, including women and children, have reportedly been killed in an airstrike in central Myanmar.
Meanwhile, a shooting at a resort in central Mexico leaves 7 people dead, including a child.
We're going to begin with the wildfire situation in Alberta. Nearly 25,000 people have been forced from their homes.
India is reeling after its deadliest train crash. Nearly 300 people have died and 900 others injured.
As experts warned the world could face record-high temperatures in 2023, you will likely hear a lot about a weather phenomenon called El Niño.
Now first from Japan, powerful typhoon Kanun lashes southwest Japanese islands, grounding flights and closing businesses.
From here in Maui, where we have just learned that this is now the deadliest wildfire in modern U.S. history.
Hindi pa rin umuhupa ang baha sa ilang bahagi ng Bulacan at malaking perwisyo ito sa mga trabaho at negosyo.
And our main story this morning is the strong earthquake which has hit central Morocco, killing more than 630 people and leaving hundreds more injured, according to state TV.
We have breaking news out of Israel this morning where Hamas has launched a surprise attack. People have been injured, several have been killed.
אזרחי ישראל, אנחנו במלחמה, לא במבצע, לא בסבבים, במלחמה.
More than 9,000 Palestinians have now been killed.
A magnitude 7.4 earthquake struck Mindanao late Saturday, causing extensive damage, particularly in Surigao del Sur.
Lapit po kami sa dagat. Nagliligpit lang po yung mga madadala ng hangin.
I could see the smoke coming closer to my home. I made sure that everybody in my household, everybody would get out.
Nung nagsimula po ang gera dito sa Israel, araw po yun ng pagsamba namin.
At tumunog nga po yung alarm na nangangahulugang may panganib na parating.
Doon na po namin narinig yung sunod-sunod na pagsabog po.
Kaya ang ginawa na lang po namin, nanalangin na lang po kami ng taos. Gabayan kami matapos yung aming pagsamba ng payapa.
Bahay namin lubog.
Sa bubong po kami tumatambay.
Hindi po namin inasahan na nalilindol ng ganong kalakas.
Naging panatag po kami. Dahil alam po namin, kasama po namin ang Panginoong Diyos at nakahanda po siya na iligtas ang bawat isa po sa amin.
Lumigas po kami at pumunta po kami sa bahay ng sambahay. At doon na po kami nagpalipas ng gabi at sa kinaumagahan ay tumupad po kami.
Papunta sa kapilya, puro po mga water lily ang dadaanan po namin. Talaga pong kumapit po kami sa magagawa ng Diyos.
Kaya po, ang mga kapatid namin dito sa Okinawa po, pinagsisikapan din nilang lumabas para makadalo ng mga pagsamba po.
Every day that we step into the chapel to pray just makes my faith stronger, made me believe more in God and what He can do.
Given the chance to witness our executive minister, whether it be live or video streaming, is significant.
Because he is always demanding us to fulfill the commandments of our God.
He guides us and helps me to strengthen my faith.
We are guided in the right way to live our life so that we can be saved on day of judgment.
2023 was actually a pretty tough year for us. We had quite a few tests and trials. But because of the love of our Lord God, and also with the experience that we've had from worship services, we're able to stay strong in faith, despite all the trials and tribulations that we've had. been able to stay united in our faith.
Pues que a mí me alivia y me siento más reforzado en mi fe y me ayuda en mi día a día.
En este momento es en el que recibimos el mensaje y es cómo podemos afrontar cualquier dificultad que tenemos en este mundo.
Mga kapatid, pagka kayo ay dumadaan sa pagsubok, sa mabibigat na suliranin, pagka mayroon kayong mga alalahanin, mayroong mabigat na dalahin sa inyong buhay, ang lagi ninyong gawin, sumampalataya sa Diyos. Umasa sa Kanya, magtiwala sa Kanya, sapagkat yung Kanyang mga pangako, tutuparin niya sa atin. Hindi niya tayo aabandonahin. Hindi niya tayo pababayaan. Manatili lamang tayong hinirang niya. Huwag tayong aalis sa ating kahalalan. Kaya yakapin natin ang ating pagkaiglesia ni Kristo. Huwag natin itong bibitawan. Ito ang ating pag-asa para anuman ang mabibigat na suliranin na ating masasagupa pa, makalampas ang bawat isa sa atin. Tandaan ninyo, ang Diyos ang gagawa ng paraan para sa atin.